Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another 7 o'clock bedtime stories. Hello, Kai, and hello, Alia. Hello, AJ, and hello, Jensen too. Hello, Isaac, and hello, Sophia. Hello, April, and hello, Holly too. Hello, Ethan, and hello, Ava. Hello, Jacob, and hello, everyone. So, welcome back to another 7 o'clock bedtime stories. And we've got a really good story today. Do you remember I made that boo-boo the other night? And I thought Quiet Night In had won, when actually it was in fact Spinderella. So this is the one that I'm reading tonight. It's another story by Julia Donaldson. And I'm going to admit something now. I have never read this book before. So when I read this to you, I'm going to be learning at the same time as you. We're reading it for the first time together. Okay. Spinderella. I'll move the book like this. There you go. Here's a picture of children having their lunch. The children of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner. Fish fingers, potatoes and peas. But high above them, the spiders of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner. Flies, flies, flies. How many flies have we got today, Mum? Asked Spinderella, the smallest spider. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. But that's not a number, complained Spinderella. Never mind about numbers. Eat up your flies, said Mum. Ugh. Can you count and see how many flies they've got for their dinner? Okay. After dinner, the children went outside to play football. The spiders swung down to watch. What a tackle, they cried. And yippee! The children scored goal after goal. So where do you think the spiders might be? Do you think they're on the field with the children? Where do you think they might be looking at the game from? How many goals is that? Asked Mum. Asked Spinderella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. Spinderella sighed. Oh, what a family. How will I ever learn about numbers? Oh, she's a smart girl, this Spinderella. When the children had gone home, Spinderella said, Why don't we play football? Don't be silly, said her biggest brother, Speedy. We haven't got a ball, said her second biggest brother, Scrabble. Well, I can see a pea on the floor, said Spinderella. We could use that. Mum chose Speedy and Scrabble as captains of each team. Nearly all the spiders decided to join Speedy's team because he was the fastest runner. Speedy's team scored all the goals. It's not fair, the spiders on Scrabble's team shouted. Yes, it is. You're just jealous, shouted the spiders on Speedy's team. To make things worse, the spiders hurt their legs kicking the peas. And before long, they were all quarrelling, that means arguing and fighting, moaning and kicking each other instead of the pea. Oh dear, that is a bit of a squabble, isn't it? Mum had to blow her whistle. Does that look like a whistle to you? What do you think it could be? How many spiders should we have on each team, Mum? Asked Spinderella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. I think both teams should have the same number, said Spinderella. But her brothers and sisters all turned on her. Down with numbers, they yelled. The next morning, Spinderella woke early. She felt sad. I wish I could learn about numbers, she sighed. And so you shall, came a loud voice. Oh, where's that voice coming from? And so you shall, it said. Spinderella spun around and saw an enormous, hairy spider. Who are you? Said Spinderella. I'm your hairy godmother, said the enormous spider. Follow me. Oh, this is reminding me of another story now. Can you think which story it's reminding you of? Spinderella scuttled after her, out of the dinner hall, along the corridor and into the classroom. There we are, so a little map here. From the dinner hall all the way down the corridor and into the classroom. I wonder what they're going to be doing in the classroom. And they climbed up to the ceiling. There they are, on the ceiling. Oh, it looks a bit like our school classrooms, doesn't it? Spinderella looked down and she saw a teacher come into the classroom with a pile of football bibs. Keep your eyes and ears open, said the hairy godmother. And in a flash, she was gone. And on the other side, look, all the children running in their football kits. Now, I want you to count yourselves, said the teacher. There should be 20 of you, but let's check. Then came the most wonderful sound. The children took turns to shout out a number from 1 to 20. And Spinderella swung joyfully backwards and forwards in time to the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the whole time, Spinderella just swaying side to side. Maybe she's learning all of these numbers. The teacher gave out football bibs. Put them on and find the other with the same number, he said. Soon there were 2 groups of children. How many in each team? Asked the teacher. The children counted again. 10 reds, said a girl in red. And 10 blues, said the boy in blue. The same number, shouted Spinderella. She was so excited that she let go of her thread. Oh dear, there she is, swinging on the ceiling there. Look! A spider! Squash it! Screamed someone. Spinderella froze in terror. Now, actually, this did actually happen in our classroom yesterday. Kai knows all about it, don't you, Kai? But he didn't squash it. He let it out the door. Let's put it out of the window, said the teacher. And he did. Suddenly, Spinderella was outside. There she is. I'm lost, she wailed. I will never see my mum again. Oh, poor Spinderella. But then she turned round and she spotted 2 football goals. I know where I am now, she said. Why does she know where she was when she saw the football goals? Has she seen them somewhere before? She scuttled round the outside of the school, in through the open window of the dinner hall. So she started there, and she knew she had to go all the way round the building and back through the dinner hall window and up to the web. Hello, Mum. I can count up to 20, she said. Never mind about that. Eat your flies, said Mum. I'm going to count them first, said Spinderella, and she did. I've got 14 flies, she told her brothers and sisters. So what? They said. Down with numbers. Up with flies and up with football, they said. That night, the spiders decided to play football again. Mum, says Spinderella, I've been counting. There are 10 of us, so we need 5 spiders on each side. Some of the spiders muttered, down with numbers. But Mum shut them up. Spinderella sorted them into 2 teams of 5. She was in Scrabble's team, and she helped she also helped Mum to keep score. This time, nobody quarrelled or kicked each other, and at half-time, each team had scored 3 goals. But still, the spiders kept hurting their legs, kicking the pea. I wish we had some football boots, sighed Spinderella. What could flies use for football boots? And so you shall, came a voice. It was the voice of Hairy Godmother again. How many boots do you each need? She said. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said Spinderella's brothers and sisters. That's not good enough, said the Hairy Godmother. I need to know an actual number. 8, shouted Spinderella. We've got 8 legs, but we need 8 boots. Done, said the Hairy Godmother. They need 8 boots each, and there's 10 of them. I wonder how many boots they need altogether. There was a flash, and there on the floor were 10 little piles of boots. Each pile had 8 boots in it. The spiders put them on and laced them up. Oh, you can see here. I wonder how many boots altogether. And then they had a wonderful second half. They scored goal after goal after goal. There they are. Here their goals. Between the cups. Using cups as a goal. Good idea. With only a minute left to go, each team had scored 8 goals. It's going to be a draw, muttered Spinderella. But just then, the ball came her way and she gave it an almighty kick. Oh, look, even the goalie can't defend that one. Spinderella had scored the winning goal. All the spiders ran up to her. They picked her up and all together they cheered. Up with Spinderella and up with numbers, they said. The end. Oh, how lovely. What a nice, fun story. I didn't expect this book was going to be about football, but now I'm looking at the front cover again. I think there was a bit of a clue there, wasn't there? So thank you, Isaac, for letting us borrow that one. Tomorrow night, you've got a choice of 2 new books. We have this one from Isaac. It's called Super Sid, and it's about Sid, the sausage dog, who was a silly sausage dog. So thank you for that one. And we have this one, Julia Donaldson, Superworm, and it is from Ethan and Jacob. They're your choices. I'll get them onto Twitter now. You can go and get voting, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.